By Brandon DeFazio through center, far left wing boards. Here's Riley left circle. He shoots it. He got a piece of it. Side of the goal. They jam it in and score. And the Sound Tigers, just 27 seconds in, they score a goal in the opening 2 minutes for a fourth consecutive game. And it looked like Matt Watkins might have been the last one to deflect that in. Blair Riley, a lot of the heavy lifting coming up the wing, and the Sound Tigers score early. They lead 1-0. Now coming up the left wing is Matthew Ford. Poke checked it in deep, and a big hit in behind the net as Zach Fitzgerald took out Aaron Ness. Bridgeport gets it clear, and now we have a fight, and it's going to be Riley and Fitzgerald. They drop the helmets right at center ice, and Fitzgerald took a stiff left to the head, trying to come in wildly on Blair Riley. He's got Fitzgerald in a headlock. They continue to tangle. The fans want to see it here in Glens Falls, New York. Now Fitzgerald saying something to one of the linesmen. I think he wants to let him go. Now Riley nods, and I think they're going to separate the two, and it wouldn't be surprising if we see these guys go at it again. It ended before it really got a chance to start as Ullstrom sends it down low in front, back to Niederreiter. Left half boards to Sundstrom to the point for Donovan, a drive. They score! Deflected out in front. Sundstrom and Niederreiter crowding Scott Monroe, and the Sound Tigers get one in the power play. 1:38 into period number 2, and it looked like Niederreiter was the last to touch it. Persson stumbling a little bit, got checked by Dimon. Cycles off, Cizikas back to Persson, curling to the circle, shooting, he scores! John Persson curling to the right wing circle, rips it past Monroe, and the Sound Tigers now have struck twice here in the middle period, and they lead the Phantoms 3-0. At the center ice, he found McGinn, swings it into the Bridgeport zone, bouncing puck, finds Dimon, quick shot, he scores! Some persistence on the part of Ty McGinn, and he found Jeff Dimon in the slot, who beats Anders Nilsson with 10-12 to play here in the second period, and the Phantoms get on the board. Far for him, and Hill got tangled up in behind, loose puck, Wellwood plays it back around, pass in the slot, his shot, Couturier scores! With 6:42 remaining in the period, Couturier, who had 3 points on the Sound Tigers back on December 22nd, gets his third goal against Bridgeport this year on a great pass by Wellwood, and it's a one-goal game with 6:42 to play in the second. Tonight, a great leg save made by Anders Nilsson. Shen at the doorstep to Wellwood, he shoots, and Nilsson there again, a brilliant save by the big Swede! By the big defenseman, and Manning in the near wing corner for Adirondack comes away with it short side, jamming away on goal, they score! Brandon Manning ties it up as he got it just inside the near post with 1:47 to go. It's a 3-3 game. Peter Ullstrom able to take it away. Here's Ullstrom looking at backhand pass in the slot, blocked. He got it back, backhand shot cutting in front, and Heater made a nice save. Bumped off the puck. Here's Riley, far circle. Watkins, a shot blocked in front, traffic, and Heater is there, and he hangs on for the Phantoms. As Conan and DeFazio having words after the big Cal Heater save to keep this tied at 3. Couturier battling, took it away from Sundstrom, pass around, quick shot in front, save made by Poulin as Wellwood denied. Save to the far corner, Atkinson back with it, he had Savrent now short side, he shoots, Poulin the save, and he holds on. Rolls back to the point, Wishart hammered it to the slot, but Ford clears it ahead of Couturier, racing through center, Couturier chipping it in front, backhand shot, and Shane Harper couldn't finish as he ended up out of position, and the net knocked off its moorings. Wishart with it along the near wing boards, 20 seconds in, picks it back up, coughed it up. Here's Wellwood to the near circle, he shoots, and a save made by Kevin Poulin. Stick as Bridgeport couldn't clear the zone. 10 to go in overtime. Backman a great play in front of Shen. Shen recovers to the slot. Atkinson, a shot kick save made by Poulin. 4 seconds to go. Thrown in front by Manning, and a big save by Poulin. With 1.9 to go, it stays tied at 3. Niederreiter, who had an assist in the game. Across the blue line, slowly into the hash marks. He shoots, he scores! Nino Niederreiter scores on the shootout for the first time, and the Sound Tigers have a goal. With speed, Shen comes in, slows down a bit. Back to the hash, he shoots and missed high. Here's Ollie in over the line. At the hash, backhand shot, he scores! And David Ullstrom follows up Nino Niederreiter to put the Sound Tigers ahead 2-0 here in the shootout. Right-hand shot comes up left wing. Edge of the near wing circle. Deke shoots and scores. He faked out Poulin. The Connecticut product, big, hard right-hand shot. Races in, wrist shot, and he missed. Big left-hand shot has been great against the Sound Tigers. Races in, and he fanned on it in front. Landry 1 for 1. Left-hand shot. Curves his way in, he shoots and scores! John Landry taking a roundabout method. He wristed it low from the left wing circle, and it's now 3-1 for the Sound Tigers. Landry 1 for 1. Left-hand shot. Curves his way in, he shoots and scores! John Landry taking a roundabout method. He wristed it low from the left wing circle, and it's now 3-1 for the Sound Tigers. Keep this one going to a 5th round. A save here for Kevin Poulin will win it for the Bridgeport Sound Tigers. Here's Wellwood, tons of speed, barreling up the middle. Wellwood in, shoot, save made by Kevin Poulin, and the Sound Tigers take it in the shootout. They win the shootout 3-1, and they win the game 4-3. We'll recap it right after this. You're listening to the Bridgeport Sound Tigers Radio Network.